Mr. Poison.
Fuck you.
Back for part 2 of the Knight's Table. There is some stuff that happened in that break that I was just kind of like, what is going on?
What?
No worries. No, it was just weird.
It wasn't even game discussion.
Oh, it was. Well, I couldn't hear you. If I heard you, then everyone else could hear you. Okay. So you all head on over to Willis the Apothecary.
No, I still need to talk to Gerald.
You want to talk to Gerald? Okay.
I want to talk to
How are you
Gerald.
going to fit through the door of the tavern?
Yes.
I can duck.
It's a tavern for a lot of things. He can fit.
Even then, the average door is about 10 isn't too much smaller than 8 feet tall, anyways.
Really?
Yeah, you're he can fit. Even if he has to duck a little bit, he can get in. Okay. So in that case, because yeah, you're on your way to the tavern, and I guess
Do we meet?
We all were meeting up there anyways.
Yeah, so we're gonna meet up.
okay, so y'all wait, and then before you head off, we'll have a Win talk to Gerald here. All right. So he's just still over there, kind of like, yeah,
Gerald.
yeah.
Is he actually conscious and paying attention, or?
His eyes are open, but he's just kind of like there.
I slam my fist on the table.
Ah. Hi. Hi.
I am Win.
You're
Paladin
big.
Bahamut. Yes.
Yeah, he is
You're
growing
shiny too.
I'm here
Hi.
on what happened about a month ago with a girl named Mina.
Who?
She's sick.
Okay. So why are you talking to me about it?
Because you were talking to her the night before she was sick.
I was?
What do you normally? You were conversating with her.
Man, I talk with a lot of people. Actually, more people talk to me. Why are you talking to me?
Because we need answers. There's a very sick woman in this town that needs to be healed.
Okay. What?
I have a distinct feeling we may be barking up the wrong tree.
I know a good tree.
He's human, correct? Out of character?
Huh?
Well,
What?
and the character's human, correct?
Yeah, he's human.
Can't hold their liquor.
Or he's
Yeah,
just
oh,
constantly drunk.
I grew up around dwarves. I've never had to deal with this before. Alright, let's go.
Bye!
Okay.
And then he just kind of, he just stays like that. Until he just leaves, and that's just the last thing you see.
Not the weirdest thing.
Bye!
I feel like Shayna should have like challenged him to a drinking contest, and then like got him so drunk that he invited them back to his room.
I mean, you can if you want to at a later
No,
time.
off topic or out of character here. How did my character get into the bar? She's technically 15.
Because there's
One of my
things.
different in
It's a
fantasy.
tavern. There are things served at a tavern other than alcohol.
Also,
True.
back in medieval times, it used to be so long as you were taller than the bar, you could drink. So halflings were screwed.
Yeah.
My
And-
character's screwed too. Obviously not taller than the bar. Oh, the actual bar itself, not the building. Okay.
It's 2 stories.
What 2 stories? I mean, if it's like Mother Goose stories, that's not that long.
Did I hear a story?
What,
I want to hear a story.
You're in a story. You are a story. Okay, so y'all head on over to Willis.
Did our accomplices share what they learned from the tavern keep with
Do you share those
Arcanine?
things?
Yeah, I share it.
I found nothing. Other than the tailor that really wants to measure me.
Oh my.
You wanted to see if you'd fit.
Yeah.
There was no lice on Gerald. That was a joke.
I'm a dragon person. Lice doesn't
So
bother
wait,
me. I don't have hair.
So it's not the lice that's making me itch.
No, you are itching because of paranoia. You think all the plants around town are poisonous right now.
Alright.
Or at least you believe
So
them to
Willis
be.
the apothecary, huh?
Yes. Okay.
What's up, dude?
Again, how do you approach this? I mean, because the last couple times, TJ has been like, "Is there an Assassin's Guild here? I want to scope the place."
You know, how
I'm kind of wary about how this group is just approaching these
you
places
know
now.
my background.
It's straight up apothecary's store. It's not like his house that we're going to, I'm assuming.
I mean, he lives close by, not too far away.
Are we going to essentially a storefront? Or are we actually going to visit
It's still the
him?
day, so yeah, you're going to the store.
Okay. And assuming anyone else doesn't want to look around the place, make sure there's no hidden landmines or anything, I assume we just walk right in.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, can
You
I
see the strange rune on the thing,
Yes, the apothecary.
and you
Yeah.
read it. It says, "Do
I
not
expect
read."
the landmines.
Explodes.
I shake my magic copper ball and ask, "Is the apothecary booby trapped?"
You shake your copper ball.
Magic copper.
You guys are not gonna let me forget that, are you?
As far as you
Again
are
later.
aware, no, it is not booby trapped.
Like I said, ask again later.
It okay.
God damn it, Panzer.
It says, "I don't know." Are you? Okay, so how are we going to bust in? Are we going to knock on the door? What are we doing?
I'm assuming if it's a
Walk
storefront, you
in,
can
it's
just walk
open.
right in.
Yeah, you can walk right in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk right in.
Yes, me too, just in case you didn't get that.
Okay, good. For all I know, you're gonna try to sneak in through the roof.
Just creates a hole.
It's the middle of the day.
I am never giving you a portable hole. Okay, and Willis, he's this older man who he's still capable of doing everything. He hasn't reached that age where like he's arthritic or anything, but he's just going around. There's a bunch of herbs and potions and such everywhere, and he's like, "Oh, how is everyone?"
Greetings. We are from the 3rd Battalion. We are investigating
Third
Mina.
line.
Whatever.
Line.
The
Third
third line.
battalion.
We're the 3rd Battalion of the Armored Golden Dragon Corps. We are here to search the premises for various poisons. From the 3rd line, okay. He says, "Oh, okay. Oh, what is the 3rd line seeking today?"
We've been charged with investigating a sickness in a young Mina.
Oh, Mina, yes. She is very sick. I don't know what's wrong. I've tried various things, and I don't know. It's quite curious. I can't figure it out.
Yes, even the Holy Light could not pull what ails her from her body.
Is he lying?
Roll at what is that? An insight
Sense
check
motive.
I'm
or a
actually
sense
gonna-
motive? Yeah,
It's a whatty?
sense motive.
What a whoa.
It's a
Oh,
witty.
that's not a skill on this. Or
Yeah,
just
there's-
would be
I don't
perception.
see sense motive.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
I
Uh,
see perception and
Hold on.
investigation.
Hold
Might be
on.
insight.
This is
I
why
don't
we
know.
have the book.
We got the book. We got the
This is
book.
why we
baby,
have
got
the book. Do, 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 boo, boo. This would
Has he tried
be,
using leeches? Has he tried bloodletting?
the better of your two, either insight or actually, yeah, this would be insight. Roll insight.
Okay.
I'll roll it as well.
I feel-
You do it, Win, because my insight's only 2.
Oh, snap.
We'll go with his.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it is the right.
Class skills.
Okay, you get the feeling that he's telling everything as he knows.
That's what I assumed.
Yep.
Don't know about apothecaries. I mean, serious. In Neverwinter Nights, there was an apothecary who was lying.
Well, this isn't Neverwinter.
I don't
God,
care.
that place is cold.
Oh,
What
yeah.
a Davian creatures must be found. Okay. All right.
But-
So what kind of like what has he done to like try and figure out what's going on with our like?
He's
what's
just done your
investigatory-
general doctor thing, like a general investigation. At
Turn
one
your head
point,
and
he even
draw.
drew a little bit of blood just to figure something out. He couldn't get anything from that. Basically, as far as he's aware, she is sick with something he is completely unaware of.
Does he know anyone that might know more about this kind of stuff?
Has he heard anything?
Are you asking me to send you to different business?
Have you heard anything about anything from the bites from?
Oh, the animal bites around town. Everything is. On occasion, they had strange occurrences, a little bit more different than your standard animal bite. As you heard, there have been wolves and some rabid dogs and such running around. But there hasn't been anything too much apart from the normal, aside from the various ones that were very, very feverish for about maybe a week, and then they go back to normal. But I mean, as far as her occasion, they've all been. She's the only one of her kind, essentially.
Does he have a spare sample?
A span of her blood.
Hmm.
Do I? I'm going to roll for this. I'm rolling a luck for you. If it's above 10, he does. He does.
Okay.
And so he brings back a sample of blood for you.
Okay. Does he know of anyone, not necessarily an apothecary, but another person in like somebody he would go to on issues that he doesn't know about?
Well, normally, when we have a hard time with such things, we normally go to one of the guilds. The Iron Barks are very good for taking care of very simple things. The Eagle's Talon is very good for, again, your standard fare. The only other people I'd go to would be the third line, you folk, to be able to root out the cause and figure this out.
Okay.
But if you're asking for about my competition, I'm sorry, I can't recommend that.
That's all right.
Oh, he's still a businessman.
Yeah.
I mean, she's still alive. She's just sick.
Yeah.
I've done what I can. I mean, I honestly don't have anything else. I mean, she's poor girl, but I honestly can't do anything else for her.
Party members, what do you think about taking this? Actually, Willis, will you allow us to take the sample?
Oh yes, go ahead, take. I have a. In fact, go ahead, take all of it. I don't need any more.
All right.
I don't even know why I kept it.
Take it all. I've drank everything I need. No.
Okay, so Kotari, how would we all feel about heading back to the third line and to Riley and seeing with the sample and seeing what she makes of it? Because we've came here, we've investigated, we've got a sample.
I'm gonna hit the library.
My other thought would have been to go back to the tavern, ask where they or got their venison from last month, and investigate, see if that was bitten by one of the wolves, and check that.
All right.
You want to go check about the wolf bites and such?
I think they're connected.
Okay. So who's doing what now?
My character takes a special interest in these wolves. I'd like to go with Win.
Okay.
I want to go check out the library and check out werewolfism, and possible diseases.
Werewolfism?
Whatever you call it.
Lycanthropy?
Like, thank you.
Lycanthropy.
I think it's lycanthropy. I don't think lycanthropy.
It's lycanthropy.
Look,
Okay.
I'm checking out the werewolf claw thing, okay?
Okay.
And also check out possibly, variations of it and diseases and or sicknesses caused by various fights of wolves, animals, etc.
Can Shayna head back to the third line to deliver the sample
Mm-hmm.
to Riley? Then I'll do that because if Riley's gonna send it off for some kind of CSI investigation, do the wacky
CSI dungeon. Yeah.
Wow!
It's gonna take time.
Who has those sunglasses?
It looks like.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Don't worry me with how readily you have those available.
I think I have mine behind my screen, but I don't feel like
me?
doing it.
I have everything on my desk all the
These
time.
aren't even sunglasses. They're the stupid real 3D things. They just
Oh,
look
it's the 3D.
sunglasses.
Oh dear. Enhance. Okay, so let's see. You're going to the library.
I would assume that the guild would have a sense of library in and of itself, probably better than what the average library would have.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the third line library.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And you two are heading to check about the wolves, which means you'd probably go to the local clinic or something. Just
No, the first thing would be to figure out where the tavern bought their meat from the past month. Then go there and figure out.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so who wants to go first?
We can let the guild stuff go first. I think that's probably going to be a quicker course of action in theory.
Okay, so you're all gonna head to the guild, or just the two go ahead and then meet you on the way back, or something?
But I mean, if we're going to end up leaving, depending on how long the blood stuff would take, I'd assume we could just all go to the guild, let them get their research done, and then we can all go at once in case we have to leave town. In case, hey, the wolf thing might actually be a decent lead on the situation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you all head back to the third line. As you walk in, you see Riley there, as well as what is her?
You're a terrible guildmaster.
You see a short, pale girl just kind of sitting around, reading a book, and she's short. She has black hair. She's kind of pale, and besides that, she looks rather innocent.
Vampire.
What is it? Is
In
this
the
a
third
child?
line,
You
it's
mean like-
still day.
She
You mean
came
like
under cloud cover. She wore used an umbrella.
Vampire.
You really like jumping to conclusions.
Oh,
That's
how
my
smart is
character.
this exercise.
Let's.
Is this a
My
child or
nature checks.
an adult?
This, huh?
The girl, is she a child or an adult?
She looks to be about your age.
All right.
Maybe a little bit older. It's a daywalker.
Claudia.
It's not a daywalker.
Walker!
These are not the words we're looking for.
Oh dear. Okay, so you head inside, and Riley's like, "So, any leads?"
Maybe the wolf.
She's yeah. Okay, wolves. Anything else?
And we got to DC. That's Jamaican.
And we got this here, by the blood.
Red
Yes.
blood!
Man.
Red blood!
Yeah, man.
Okay, so
Stop
Shayna
gold and get rid of your family.
Shayna's all over the map.
She's drunk as fuck. Okay, so Riley Mon, we got to see your sample. Can you check out the sample?
Can I roll a medicine check for intoxication on her?
Can I roll?
I mean,
Can I roll?
I'm kidding.
She
I'm
did
kidding.
it up here earlier.
Can I roll detect languages and figure out what the fuck she's talking?
Okay, this is supposed to be Irish. It's definitely coming out Jamaican.
Okay,
Can't do
wait,
an Irish accent.
wait. Can I hand Sheena a pack of tarot cards and ask her to tell me my future?
I mean, you can. Do you have them on you?
I have a deck of cards.
Oh,
Okay, joking
think-
aside,
what does this card say?
as soon as I get back
Okay.
in, I'm heading
Okay.
straight towards the library.
I hand Ark a playing card set.
Okay. So what do you ask, Riley?
So could we get this like looked at? The sample. It's a Mina's blood.
Okay. See. Okay. I personally can't do that, but I can recommend someone who can. Her
Okay.
name is Lucille. She is out in the middle of the woods. The folks around here tend not to talk about her. She's also known as the Serpent Witch. You'll see why when you meet her. She's actually really nice, really friendly, as long as you go there without intent to do her harm. So yeah, don't plan on hurting her in any way, and you'll be fine.
Wow, who would have thought people who you don't go hostile with don't go hostile to you? What a radical world we live in today.
Wow, it's almost like they're good people.
And with that, I go to the library.
With that, you go to the library. Okay.
Yeah, with that snarky
And
remark.
so you ask her where the library is, and she points you. And in fact, the girl who was at the table, she kind of perks up and sees you head upstairs.
Does the girl look scared?
No, she looks more curious than anything. As in, she just realized that the people were here, or you think she just realized the people were here.
All right.
I'm going to sit down and wait for our mage, for Ark the mage to finish with his research, and I will be fiddling with my scabbard from the ornate scabbard I have.
Okay. All right, and TJ, what are you doing?
While Pandra's looking at the books, I'm gonna talk to the girl, find out if she knows anything about the girl who got sick.
Okay. Shayna, while you're getting directions to Lucille and Ark, that's what you're going by, while you're upstairs trying to find a book based on these things. So yeah, you head over to her. What do you ask her?
I asked her if she knew the girl first off.
No.
Okay then. Thank you.
And she doesn't even look at you. She just continues reading her book.
Okay. Then I asked her what's her name.
Mina. Or Mira. Mira. It's Mira.
Ah!
Doppelganger! It's Mira.
That's the pale girl's name?
Yeah, the girl who's here.
So isn't Mina and Mira?
Yeah, Mira is the one here.
Okay, and
Reading the
Mina.
Mina is the sick
Mina-
one.
Okay.
No wonder Mira trains dogs.
No.
I wonder if Mira is Mina's long lost twin sister.
No.
Okay.
She's actually answering these things as you're thinking it.
I was joking about the dogs.
No, you weren't.
So what kind of book is she reading?
A book on various cultures out in the West.
She's a weeaboo. Fantasy weeaboo.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know.
I finished getting directions?
Yeah, you finished getting directions. So the
Okay.
only person you're really waiting on now is Ark. Roll a search, which is perception.
Might be investigation.
Or oh yeah, investigation. Do that.
Sure. Nah.
Okay, well you managed to find a book on various animals and such, and go ahead and roll a d20 just to see how fast you go. Nothing included, just d20.
Just roll d20.
Mm-hmm.
See, I remember how to do this.
I get slash.
Slash
oh,
roll.
try the die
Slash
thing.
roll d20. There you
we
go. Which one was it? A 6.
That
okay.
was me. Oh, never mind.
Why are you rolling?
I
You
was
bo-
trying. To
You
find
both
it.
roll at the exact same time. Okay, so Ark, you got a 6. So you actually take quite a bit of time, and I mean,
You know why? It's because I'm chucking books everywhere and losing track of where I've been.
But you don't necessarily find anything similar to what it is. You think it could be something from a bite or something, but as it was explained to you, she was not bitten.
And then go back to cleaning up the library, which is the other reason why it took so long. Now there's things everywhere on the floor.
Okay, roll a d20 plus dexterity.
Yay! Clean up.
Just for giggles.
Roll my dex. Let's see here. Should be.
Depending on it, you might be starting out at night, or okay. By the time you're done,
God.
it is dusk.
Great.
All done. I didn't find nothing.
Can I waddle over to Mira and just be like, "Well, hello, dear."
Oh my God! Major's all over the map. Where on earth is Major Tight Pants?
Hey,
Australia.
hey.
Well, hello, dear.
I tell the girl this is not my mark.
Irish.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of
Top of the
morning.
morning to you guys. I have a question, Butch.
Uh-huh.
With my letter of introduction and actual membership, do I have room here or do I have to find room elsewhere?
You can ask.
I will
You guys haven't asked about having a place to stay yet.
I will ask.
Oh yeah, you guys are fine. You can take something temporary for now, but when you become a full member, house, you're good. We'll also have food, everything will be covered. Don't have to worry about it.
Great. That's good.
All right.
Okay, so to Mira,
Mm-hmm.
hello, dear. What you eating?
A book about the Western cultures.
Did you find anything interesting?
And she looks at you as like, I find all things interesting. And then goes back to reading.
Oh,
I could teach you something.
Shut up.
I can teach you something a little.
No, in fact, she doesn't even say anything to you, TJ. She just kind of just looks further in the book.
Way to alienate the only source of information we could possibly have.
What culture you currently reading about new?
Currently, I'm reading about the Holstein Kingdom and how it went through a major change in the last 2 millennia.
You know what? You should study Sheena. She's gone through major cultural changes in the past 10 minutes.
Oh, you should write a book.
Maybe you should.
I hit
Try.
I hit Ark upside the head.
You can't even reach that high!
What?
I can
You're
reach it.
human.
I'm also taller than you by about 3 feet, fool.
You're 8 feet tall.
No.
Is this a common human occurrence of not used to this kind?
I'm 5 foot, not 8, not 3.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I can still hold you down easily enough.
Oh my. If you want to go that way, I have a bit of rope in the bag.
No, no, no.
Do humans do this often?
Yes.
Your culture confuses me.
Mira pipes up.
Right.
Yes. She's like, yes.
So what is the Hearthstone Kingdom?
The Holstein Kingdom? Dave is just losing it. He is losing his mind. Well, it's out west across the sea. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's enough. I got my mind.
I like how the entire top row here is just done. They can't even talk. The top row is done. Okay. So anything else you guys want to do here? Or do you want to stay and wait for day, or just head
I'd
on
assume
out?
we'd wait for day. If there is time, I would like to at least introduce myself to Scar the ritual before I at least call it an evening.
Okay. What about the rest of you? You just go on up and head to bed, or you gonna do other stuff?
I'm probably scaring this girl, so I'm gonna head off to bed before I get in trouble.
You're gonna head off to bed before you get in trouble again? Okay.
Before you cop a lawsuit.
Before I get labeled the new drug.
Okay, so you go to bed. Ark, do you go to bed?
I actually want to, based on the knowledge that I have about it was a possible, it started out possibly magical, I want to investigate a bit more into that line.
Okay. So you go back up to the library.
That I destroyed and then rebuilt, yes.
That you destroyed and rebuilt.
In a day.
In a
The
day.
library wasn't built in a day.
But this library was.
Not Rome, though.
It was rebuilt in a day.
You mean you mean part of a day.
Okay, so you go back up there and you start investigating some more. And since you're going to be taking... approximately how many more hours are you going to take for this?
I'm just going to
'Cause-
take 20.
20 hours?
No.
Take the 20.
I'm going to take 20 and just search until I...
Okay, you're not going to search
I'm not
fast.
sleeping.
You're just going to take your patience.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sleeping at all. Okay. Just real quick, roll a Constitution save to stay awake.
Knowing my luck. Is this the one I want? I'm
We've-
asleep. I'm dead asleep. I
We
am
found
so
him.
far asleep that it's ridiculous. I have a book on my head. I'm asleep.
We found him drooling all over the books.
Yeah, you just get so tired that you just you're at around 11 o'clock at night. You just pass out.
What time is it when we all went to bed?
You all went to bed at around 9.
Oh God, I didn't last long at all.
3 hours. That is still a lot looking for books.
Do you
It's a
want to-
hot day outside. You were getting exhausted.
Should I roll investigation anyways?
Yeah, go ahead.
2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh.
No.
I was just looking at my my character sheet and I looked over at the floors and it says jumps to conclusions.
Yep, I am on top of my game now. I'm totally on top of this.
Well, you found a book about werewolves, and you learned that when they bite you, that there is a high chance that if you do not get it treated, or if you say a cleric, that you will eventually turn into a werewolf on the next full moon.
Yay. except for it's already been a month, so a full
This-
moon's already occurred.
Uh-huh.
And then I fall asleep.
This is really
And then you
fascinating.
fall asleep right there. You're just like, pillow.
So he tells us
I'm
this
not-
information.
I'm asleep, you fool!
Well, hold on. We still got to do the thing with Scar and
yeah.
Win. Okay, so Riley points downstairs and says, "Scar's down there." And so you head downstairs. You kind of have to duck beneath because it's rather short. But when you get down there, you see the forge off in the far corner, and a dragonborn with black scales over there, pounding at a sword with a hammer,
Greetings.
striking a sword with a hammer.
Why isn't this working?
Typical
Greetings.
blacksmith stuff.
Greetings, Scar. I am Win. I'll hand him my letter of introduction.
Hmm? Oh. And he reads this like, "Oh, okay. Apprentice?
Yes.
Okay. Sit there." And he just has you sit there, and he occasionally asks you to like flip the thing as he's basically it's saying that you know a bit about blacksmithing and you can do your stuff. So he just has you flip the sword that he's working on while he smites it with his hammer. And if you have any questions, just go ahead and ask him. But that's what you're doing for now.
No, I just wanted to introduce myself. Figured if we're going to be spending time here, might as well introduce myself.
Mm-hmm.
Get that going.
Yeah, he seems like really friendly, just straight to the point.
He's a blacksmith. I understand.
Uh-huh.
Dragonborn, understand.
And
I didn't
just
get
so
the
you
black
know,
dragon part.
when you do sit down, you can immediately tell why he is called Scar. He's
I'm guessing he
literally
has some form of scar.
not a scar, hundreds of scars.
Oh my.
Like there is a big story behind his scars. You get the feeling. But yeah, that's why he's called Scar. You could pretty much tell right off the bat. It's pretty obvious. Okay, and if you have any other questions, just ask. Otherwise, we'll just head on over to tomorrow morning.
Nope.
Okay, so we are the next morning, and Ark, you wake up and you see Mira just sitting on the other side of you, still reading a book. She's got another one now about the northern cultures.
She's very cultured.
And the book that you had beneath you, that was kind of your pillow, is now over your head, as if to kind of block out the light that was had from a candle or something.
Oh, Panzer, not me.
And that's how you wake up.
I look around groggily. How long was I asleep for?
A while.
Oh, that was exhausting.
Well, it was really hot outside.
Yeah, way too hot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's what, 9 in the morning?
Yeah, approximately 9 in the morning.
And it's only Ark and I who's awake, correct?
You can all be awake right now if you
Yeah,
want to.
we'd all be awake by then.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just the one who absolutely annihilated his Constitution save with the roll of a 1.
Dude, thank God it was on that and not like a deadly poison.
Oh, yeah.
Rather,
Man,
there.
all those plants around town.
I
Mm.
know.
Shut up!
I'm so glad I didn't fail a Constitution check walking to the house.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
did you make sure to check the library and make sure there was no Assassin's Guild set up there?
I know, right? I'm not dead, so it's a plus.
I mean, he did check almost all the books. He was pulling them out, so I'm pretty sure there's no secret hiding thing behind them.
Is this enough for you?
I asked.
Oh, don't worry. The stream can't see it.
Have you heard of anybody else having these kind of symptoms before? Or have you read about any of these symptoms before in your readings?
And she's like, symptoms like what?
What were her baseline symptoms again? I'm sorry.
Really feverish, pale.
Fever, pale, and lack of energy, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Well, other than it being like your typical being sick.
Being a normal sick, but it's been going on for a month.
That's the only abnormality. I can look up into it for you. I can look into it for you.
That would be really appreciative. 'Cause
Okay.
apparently I'm not gonna. You have a better constitution than I do.
You have a better constitution than I. Okay, and so what you see her do is you see her close her book. She lays it on the table, and then she goes over and she just starts pulling other things off the thing, and she grabs
never
one.
cancel.
Oh, she has the same investigation skills I do.
Well, she's also much more familiar with the library.
Yeah.
Zing.
And
Oh,
so,
not after Panzer put it back together.
I don't know. With that roll, he might have been really meticulous about having an alphabetical order.
Can I roll to
just a
cure those
long time.
burns of his?
You're still downstairs.
It was a joke.
You're still downstairs.
Shut
But
up.
she grabs one and she gets onto the table and jumps up into the rafters and hangs upside down and starts reading it. I'll get back with you later.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Enjoy your read.
She's hanging upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then.
Blackwell.
I just treat it as a normal everyday occurrence.
The rest you can't see this. They're upstairs.
Shit happens.
Even describe it. Okay.
Does Padner tell me about it? Does Ark tell us about it?
Do you tell them about that?
I don't think it would come up. I just say, you know, she's investigating it for us.
Okay.
Okay then.
I don't think the particulars would be necessary to.
But some people might find it funny to share, but if you don't want to,
Well, you should have been there researching with me.
Well, you should have been here.
well,
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
So, you guys do anything else before heading out to find Lucille?
Calisthenics, because I know my back is sore from being in that chair all night.
Calisthenics. Okay, so you do whatever calisthenics is. I guess it's some kind of stretching thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, Shayna.
Does she
gives
need
him
a back
rub.
massage?
Shayna, what?
Shayna gives him a back rub.
Okay.
Yeah, for his.
Technically, I'd be able to give a better back rub.
What?
How far away is
Okay, let's see. That, I'm guessing that's a medicine type thing?
Well, no, like Shayna, like seriously, all Ark needs to do is lie down on the ground, right? Lie down, flat on the ground, face down, and then Shayna walks on his back and just
roll a d20. Just roll a d20 for us.
If she rolls a 1, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Oh,
This is the best dang massage you have ever had.
I am not recommending you to all my.
This is the best massage you have ever had.
Well, she is a housewife. She has a husband that she needs to take care of. Oh, little dear husband.
Okay, so
I wouldn't mind being taken care of.
just
how
for
far away is Lucille's?
so you have knowledge massage now. Okay, so you're gonna head over to Lucille.
How far away is it?
Riley tells you about 3 hours, and Shayna has all the directions and such.
Do you think we should bring rations?
I have it. I have water, a skin of water, and 5 days worth of rations.
Okay. We should be fine. Unless we get lost. Shouldn't happen though.
I have no idea what Shayna's got, so I should probably buy some rations and water.
I mean, just assume that you start with your typical.
Yeah, there's
adventuring
stuff in the book that says that you start with.
I started with a burglar's kit and a thieves kit.
Basic Adventures Pack, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, she starts off with a great axe or any martial melee weapon. She says she has the axe, 2 hand axes or any simple weapon, and then an explorer's pack and 4 javelins, and the explorer's pack has food in it, I believe.
How much food was it?
I'd have to look it up.
I think most of them have 5 days of rations.
Just assume you have 5 days of rations.
Okay.
so everyone has 5 days of rations for themselves.
I'm not going to keep track of it unless you actually get lost or you're in like a desert or
But
something.
I'm just trying to make sure that's what you meant.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
10 days of rations in the Explorer's Pack. So
10
yeah,
days?
we're fine.
Okay.
Damn,
Yeah,
you guys aren't better off than I am.
You
Well,
spending all that gold on drink.
Shayna needs her morning beer,
Okay.
so she gets a morning beer.
They do not
and
have that here at the third line.
Okay, well she gets some. Is there water?
Yeah.
Okay, so stock up on a bit of water. Can I go like? Well, I've got a carry weight of 100. So, oh no, it was 150 because it was 300, and then I had to divide by 2 because
Because you're small.
Because I'm small. So it's 150 carry weight. How much is a rations carry weight? Like
Inconsequential.
Yeah, I'd say it's
travel
rather
rations-
inconsequential.
Travel
Okay.
rations are essentially like jerky or like a trail mix sort of thing.
Yeah,
So it's
one
not,
day A day of
Heart
rations is
attack.
2 pounds.
Alright,
Yeah.
so can I have 20 carry weight worth of water?
Sure.
So 4 water
just carrying
skins.
around jugs of water.
So 4 water skins.
Okay, 4 water skins.
that's a lot of water.
That's a lot.
Well, I've got to take care of everyone. I'm the housewife, the motherly figure in this party.
You're a character. You're a character. Okay, so
How long
uh,
does 4 pints of water last us?
Depends on.
you're,
It depends on conditions.
you're
That's
fine.
a single water skin.
I think we're overthinking this a
Yes,
little bit.
you
I'm
are. Especially after the point where I said, "Don't worry about it. I'm only going to track it if you get lost, or if you are in a desert or something,
Well, that's gonna happen.
because you can still forage. You can still forage, and there is a river nearby, so you'll more than likely be fine.
Alright.
I buy out all the towns of water until it's in a drought.
You don't have enough money in the world for
kidding.
that.
I'm kidding.
Alright,
I'll have
so
a
let's
simple
go.
breakfast before we head out.
Okay, they get you something, and you're still at the guild hall.
Yes.
So shall we head out to Lucille? What are we doing, guys?
Investigate with Lucille. I think would be the best option.
Okay. Go ahead and roll either a nature or a survival check just to see how well you get there, and add a +3 because you have the map and directions.
How do I roll a nature check?
So you do. Let's see. Do you see your nature skill? Okay,
Yeah,
well, you got a
it's
5.
1.
Okay. So you add a. Let's see. Plus.
TJ finds us there, I think.
Okay. So Okay, he finds you there. So
Okay.
yeah, basically what you would do is you would take your you would roll a normal d20 and you'd add your skill. Yeah, you'd add your skill.
Okay.
And then the miscellaneous modifier in that case would have been 3 more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll go over that if it happens again.
Not even
Yes.
mountains here.
Okay.
I recognize that.
Let me get my notes right here. Alright, so you managed to find your way out into the forest, following the path rather well, and you see a clearing with a little house in the center. And around it are various flowers and herbs, and other than that, it looks like you're just a typical house. The only strange factor would be the the fact that it's in just this weird, strange, perfectly circular clearing.
Is my character still paranoid from last night? Or yesterday?
Probably not.
Alright.
Perfectly circular. Is it a fairy circle? Can I roll for that? Or Arcana? See if it's a magical circle?
You can. And quick question, and answer truthfully: are you coming here with any intent to do harm?
No. I'm
No.
interested now because
Okay.
there's a perfect circle and it's not natural. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Do. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I rolled my Arcana. I know everything magical about this place now, apparently.
Okay. Well,
That
it's
was a
number on the
perfect
right
roll.
there. Is there anything magical? No, you don't notice anything off the hand. It looks just like
I don't feel
a
any
house.
Sort of magical energies. Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't necessarily notice anything. Okay, and Ludwig, I saw you go like this, meaning you want to just go up and knock?
Yep.
Okay. As soon as you get up there and you're about to knock, you notice the door open, and before you see a attractive lady with black hair. She has a snake, a skeletal snake on her head, kind of like a... Oh, what are those things
Medusa.
called? A hairband or something, but it's
Oh.
going along her hair, down to the very back. It's also kind of tied up that way too. And she has basically various serpentine things. She has a tattoo right here of 4 snakes, one going in each direction. And other than that, the thing that you notice the most is that she is wearing a mask where her eyes would be. Yet you get the feeling that she's looking directly at you. And with that, we're going to take another break. And I hear footsteps.
That's probably upstairs.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, we'll be back for part 3 right after this break.